My name is Melissa, and I'm an animal care specialist here. So I'm a processor, so that means that all the animals that come into the shelter, they need an intake exam. So basically, my job is to assess their behavior at first when we go to the kennel, and then we get the basic information that we need to determine what they need here at their stay. So we get their weight, their gender, their age, their breed, if they need to see behavior staff or medical staff, or if they need some more time to adjust to shelter life. We're the first people that they see in order to decide where they can go from there. I knew I wanted to work with animals. That was a big thing throughout my whole life. I basically just worked at a doggy daycare for a couple years in Texas, and then I moved here and decided I really wanted to work with animals, and I was applying anywhere possible, and luckily I was able to get a position here. I've just loved animals my whole life. When I was little, I wanted to be a veterinarian, but that's really, really hard, and it wasn't really for me. So I just pretty much just tried to get a job anywhere I could be around animals. That's just like the loves of my life. I love them so much. I love every animal. I just really just found that passion and I went with it. The best part of my job is getting a bond with the animals and my coworkers. I really like everybody I work with, and I love meeting all the animals and seeing their little personalities and getting to know them. It just makes coming to work just such a fun place to be. I mean, it can get pretty tolling emotionally. I mean, compassion fatigue is real, and after seeing so many homeless animals, you get pretty sad from time to time, but the happy stuff really balances that out. So for all the sad stuff you see an equal amount, if not more, happy stories. So. Communications, or maybe like speech, because you are talking to a lot of people a lot of the day. That's the majority of the job, is communicating with other people and other people from other shelters and people outside of the shelter when they ask you what you do. So I would say probably anything communication based really helped me. I think it varies. I think depending on your background. Like, I didn't have a lot of experience, but I think that they saw the passion that I had. Some people go to school and they study animals and animal behavior, and then they end up here. I think just some requirements are having compassion and patience and good communication skills, and I think a lot of it too is persistence. Like, sometimes you'll get knocked down, but you just kind of have to keep a good head on your shoulders and really be able to tough through the hard stuff in order to stay here a long time. First one is my dog. I was a behavior evaler for about 3 years, and I saw a lot of really scared animals, and one specifically caught my eye, and his name is Kronk, and I adopted him because he was not being a very good boy here. But he loved me, so I adopted him, and now he's my little dog son. But my favorite one is probably Pumpkin, because she came in just terrified, and she kept escaping her foster. And I remember I did a couple of her behavior evals, and I could see that there was a good dog underneath all the fear. It's just she couldn't, get past that. So she was able to go to a behavior facility, I think in North Carolina, and she was able to come out of her shell and live a wonderful life because we were able to go above and beyond for her.